Slow down. The sound of your alarm, only to feel like already running on empty. It's not just physical exhaustion, it's mental, emotional, and maybe even existential. Today, we are diving into what's behind this feeling of burnout. Because burnout isn't just a myth, it's a mirror reflecting the struggles in our time. And looking into that mirror takes courage. What exactly is burnout? Burnout isn't just a feeling tired after a long day. It is a state of emotional, mental, and physical depletion caused by relentless stress and lack of fulfillment. In today's world, it feels more like an epidemic than an individual problem. First described by psychologist Herbert Freudenberger, burnout was initially tied to overwork demanding on professions. Now, it's everywhere depending in students, parents, and even people try to relax. The truth is, burnout isn't just about overworking. Everywhere in the world, a lot of people overwork themselves and not burnout, because it is about a deeper disconnect from meaning and purpose, the economic and cultural pressure behind burnout. Why are millennials and Gen Z feeling burnout? Because they were grown up in a world that demands everything from them. Millennials faced the fallout of the 2008 economic crisis, while Gen Z navigated a pandemic and growing climate anxiety. They are also expected to thrive and achieve greatness. This system promises endless opportunities, but there is always a price. We are told to work harder, share more, and constantly improve. Success isn't just a goal anymore. It's become a requirement, and in chasing it, we often ended feeling emptier than we started. Social media, the quiet dictator. Social media adds another layer to burnout. Platforms we all know create an illusion of perfection. Everyone seems happier, more successful, living their best lives. Deep down, we know it is not true, but that doesn't stop us from comparing ourselves. Jean-Paul Sartre once said, "Man is condemned to be free." But in today's world, that freedom feels confined by invisible walls built by algorithms that shape our choices without us even realizing it. Time, speed, and our existential crisis. Technology has speed up everything, but our minds still crave a slower rhythm. Now we are bombarded with endless information in every second. Trying to multitask our way through the life pulls us further away from themselves. Philosopher Martin Heidegger believed that humans need to connect with their existence. In the course of modern life, we rarely have time to reflect. Time isn't like a gift anymore. It feels like something we are losing. The moral dimension of burnout. Burnout isn't just about overwork, we say, or bad time management. It's also a moral crisis. Eric Fromm said that freedom is both a blessing and a burden. That burden faces us to take responsibility of our lives. But instead of facing that, many of us escape into other people's expectations. Aristotle talked about eudaimonia, the idea of living life of virtue and purpose. Could burnout be a sign that we are strayed from that path? Maybe it's not just an endless hustle, but also a lack of moral grounding that leaves us feeling empty. Jean-Paul Sartre reminds us that freedom isn't just about making choice, it's about owning their consequences. But today, we often trade that responsibility for shallow goals like looking good on social media or chasing someone else's ideas of success. Isn't just a personal struggle, it's a call to re-examine the values driving our lives, breaking free from burnout. Okay, let's talk about the good things. So, how do we escape from this cycle? The first step is simple but hard. Slow down. We've been conditioned to believe that stopping is failure. But the truth is, slowing down is how we reclaim our life. Start by being kinder to yourself. Let go of the fear of not being enough. Appreciate what you already have instead of chasing what's missing. And remember, burnout isn't just your problem. It's a systemic issue. Recognizing that you are not alone makes the weight a little easier to bear. Conclusion: a generation searching for meaning. So the millennials and Gen Z are often called a burnout generation, but they are the really meaning-seeking generation. They want to make the world better, so at the expense of their own well-being. Here's the takeaway: real happiness and freedom don't come from achieving more. They come from living with intention. Slow down, reflect, set boundaries that align with your values. Because true freedom isn't about unlimited choices, having the courage to define your own limits. As Soren Kierkegaard once said, anxiety is a dizziness of freedom. Maybe it's time we embrace that dizziness, not as a curse, but as a guide to living more thoughtfully and authentically.